Sometimes we never get a chance to meet our clients. Wrongful death is not easy for the family. At the Injury Lawyers of Illinois, we focus on what we do best, car and truck accidents. We're very selective with the cases we take on. We understand and approach every case as if it's the only case in the office. We spend so much time on a given file that we relate to that particular client. The ultimate goal is to make the client whole, is to put that client in the same position as they were prior to the accident ever happening. A client has to understand where their case stands. We speak their language. We have individuals in our firm that are fluent in 8 different languages. The client is aware with regards to what's going on in their case at every level. A lot of people out there don't realize that the big insurance companies are not primarily focused on their treatment, their health. We are. After all, it's the client's interests that we have in mind. We know how to start a case, and we know how to end a case with a successful resolution. We have the resources, we have the knowledge, we're local. We've handled thousands of cases regarding car and truck accidents. That's what we do. My name is Tony Kaligarakis, and I'm the managing attorney at the Injury Lawyers of Illinois.
So the goals of WAY are to act as a platform for Assyrian youth organizations worldwide, to network between youth organizations, to build a bridge between the Assyrian homeland and the diaspora, to share knowledge and resources when we're mutually agreed upon projects, develop contacts with like-minded Assyrians, and encourage youth representation in all countries where Assyrians live.
شلام خزان مغبى أنا إيمان رومينا جونس بشانتيتون على Assyrians for Education وبأطرة تي في ودي إلي يرخد 5 بيوشي تتريل بيسري 5 إلى Assyrian Convention قد بيتلا organized بجو مدينة تورلوك كاليفورنيا عدي بين شو تعبوتت أطراي جو مدستو جو event إلى عدي youth group لخا اتلون خجمتا قد همزومنا بعضت نیشه مویله مو بای اودی گداتید موی دال موجود پلخینی موجود membership گروسیله قد کلی جوانق آتورایدین اوی ممبر دا youth group قد اني اینا یا لبنات جیل قد اخنن گرک سندخلون قد أمتدين سنختيلا قد أمتدين قاميلا بليلا كل أني يا البنات اللي بشاخين اللي إتلن أرخ من ستيت بريشي وب إتلن أرخ من ألمان من جرماني program أخلن youth group support بعدو خيوروخ بيقالوا ممتخل كل دا دنيا ويمون أمان قاعزتت شولان دا organization قد أخلن فيلم دو دخلن بتمغزي خلقاتوخون من convention باسي مرابا أني جوان كان جميلون كتخ جميلون خاميز بريشة هم زملون بعض كترت قد اتلون مويلة عادي موجود كم سي organization غير وسيلة عادية بار هم زملون بعض كترة عادية هم زملون بعض solutions موجود أني كترة كم سي شاريلون تمدري فيلون جروب بريشة ونتيبة بعض شرط دني كترة همزومة خارطة مدري تعبيرون discussion بار پرقت دا ایونت یا بلکه شورای دا ایونت خا همزم تسورتا بتوداخن بعضت دا organization وب مجور هاي رخلا جربس سبب عن قتل جروب لخ سبورت ودخلون أني إنا أطرايت قد أقومت ديم خميلة.
My name is Ilona Gabriel. I'm the president of AGM. This is the Assyrian Youth Federation of Central Europe. AGM was founded in 2002, so we are 23 years old now. And our mission is to conserve our culture, our identity, our religion, and everything we work for is like getting people connected, not just in Germany, not just in Central Europe, also all over the world. So this is why we are here also. AGM is a umbrella organization for Germany, Austria and Switzerland, and we have like the main board for this federation. Underneath this federation we have our federal states, and for those federal states we also have an own board. For example, AGM Hessen. This is the federal state, and this is Fayez, and he's the president of one of those federal states, and he can explain a little bit more to you about that.
My name is Faiz Musi. I'm the president of the Federal State Hessen, the AGM Federal State Hessen. What we do is we have the separate organizations in every city, and like coordinating stuff, like when it comes to stuff they do. Every time, like when they do like an event, we need to get the people there, so we coordinate. We also do stuff for our own state, so sometimes we call it Let's Meet in Hessen. We get everyone, like every single city organization together in one place, in one city each time, so the members get to know each other on like in regional level, not in whole of Germany, only in Hessen. Like the most important thing we do, like as regionally, we have a camp for small children until the age of 12. It's a camp, like normally the camps are done on like in all of Germany or all the like everywhere, but for small children we do it regionally, so they don't need to travel that far. So that's a very important thing we do. It's called Camp Nabu. Like I mentioned, Let's Meet in Hessen is also like a good opportunity for our members to get involved with each other, to get to know each other. The thing is, like every time we meet, yeah, it's fun, it's dancing, it's singing, but also like we try to do like a lecture or something to learn every time we meet. Doesn't matter if we do it in one city or like across the state, or even like big events where everyone is involved. There's always something to be learned. So not like fun stuff, yeah, but like we do a combination of both.
So what we are doing as a federation is we have like our events that we do every year. We are celebrating Akitu Habnissen like in a very big way. We also have our AGM event in the end of the year, and we're not doing this just on our own. We also have like our groups who also help us to like bringing people to those events, as Faiz already explained. And we also have our camps. We have Camp Nabu for those children between 6 and 12. And then we have Camp Ashur between 12 and 17. And then we have the Camp Jalabani. It starts on Wednesday, and we're gonna be a part of it as well. This is for the youth between 18 and 35. And we do a lot more like building bridges. Building bridges is the most important thing that we do, not just between like him and me, and not just in Germany, not just between our youth groups, also between continents. And the most important bridge is to our homeland. So we also do trips into our homelands like Tur Abdin, into Iraq. We want to do it in Syria, but right now it's not like very safe. Our aim is to once do it also in Urmi in Iran. So being connected to the homeland is very, very important for us. And being connected to the Assyrian youth all over the world is also very important to us. So this is why we are here. Just let me think about if I forgot something. Nee, eigentlich nicht. Events, Camps. Ach so, und die Scouts. Okay. So 10 years ago, when the war went like very bad, and more than 10 years ago in Syria, we created a new association or federation for the scouts. We have it's called AAPM. And under that, we have 6 groups of Assyrian Aramaic scouts, because we wanted them to have the same feeling as they had in the homeland, to bring it here and could go on with what they did, because we did not do it before here in Germany, on diaspora here. So this is another great thing we are very proud of to offer to our people who come here and can go with living on their identity. Another thing is, under our umbrella we have more than 25 groups, just like in Germany, and one in Switzerland and in Austria, and it's quite a lot for just one country. And those member groups, they do like the local things, as Faiz explained. So it's very important to us to teach about language, to teach about our history, about our music. So we always do that on the camps. We always try to have a lecture or like a tour. So for example, we have Malfono Sabro Benjaro here from America. He comes to Germany, or Professor Nicholas Agilo, and then we're gonna bring them from city to city so they can give a lecture about our history, our music, about the genocide, because we want to raise awareness about our history. And also we have the local city groups who give lectures about other things as well, because it's very important for the people to have a room to go there and can talk to each other about those things as well. And I think Faiz can explain it maybe a little bit better out of the about his point of view.
So some people ask, what's in it for me? It's a lot of stuff, to be honest. First of all, you make a lot of connections, not even in your own city. Right now, every city I go to in Germany, I have people I've met through AGM, but not even Germany. The exchanges we do allows us to meet people from the US, from Sweden, from there, all over the world. Whatever city I go, I can call people up I know through AGM. Being a part of AGM is you get an opportunity to travel the world, meet people all over the world. With all the exchanges we do, last year only they went to Australia, America, Sweden, Denmark, everywhere around the world, even Iraq trip. So you get to meet people you otherwise wouldn't have met. You got connections all over the world. Like I said, doesn't matter which city you go, you always have people, a place to stay, maybe people that show you around. So that's a big part of it, traveling around. But also what's the good thing is it's an opportunity. Normally you have school, you have work. IGM is a third place where our youth connect, where they have fun, a place to be. In my city, in Wiesbaden, every Monday we have 3-4 hours where we have a room. There isn't a program, so everyone can go there. It's like a youth center. You can go, you can dance, you can have fun, you can play games, you can talk. There isn't a strict program, so you can do whatever you want. That's also a space or a safe place for young Assyrians to meet. Every Monday we also do a lot of sports. We have like she said, the AGM event, the second day starts with a tournament. So all the member groups, a couple of months before the event, they start training their team. It's a volleyball. It's a volleyball tournament. So all the member organizations build a team and train them a couple of months before, so they can compete and maybe win. But also other sports. Sometimes we play football, sometimes soccer, as you said, sometimes we play basketball, sometimes different stuff. Not one thing. It's every week. It's a different thing. 1 week, sometimes we don't dance at all. We sit down and we just talk. Some days we only dance. Some days we sing. It's different every time, and you have to make it different every time. For people to have interest in coming, you have to make it you have to look to see what youth, like what younger people like to do, and try to do it as best as possible.
We also have our arm for humanitarian help. It is called SOS 1915. This stands for Save Our Souls. And the most important thing that SOS does is like helping Assyrians all over the world when they have the need for something. For example, when we had war in Syria, when we had a crisis in Iraq, and wherever, we always try to help out with clothes, getting collected money for water, whatever is needed. So like the humanitarian help and like the first line is done by our humanitarian arm, SOS. But we also, as AGM, we also do like humanitarian help in ways of finding out what the needs of our people are. For example, in Armenia, we have very young Assyrian girls and boys in schools, and we try to find out what they need. For example, laptops, school material, and then we try to find out a way to bring it over there or buy it there and like give it to them. And we try to empower them to being still able to go to school, because education is very important to us and we want to empower that as well. The same we did in Syria. The same we try to do in Iraq, or we already did. And yeah, this is another thing we try to do, like another form of helping.